AITA for leaving my sister-in-law's house without my wife? My wife and I are in our mid-30s and we've been together for 8 years, married for 4. We're both from California. My wife's only sibling is her sister who recently moved back to California from Virginia. My wife's sister and her husband and their 3 kids live about an hour away. It's easier for my wife to visit them than the other way around because they'd be lugging around 3 kids while we don't have any kids yet. So my wife typically visits them 1 to 2 times a week for weekday dinner or a shopping trip on the weekend. I join every 3 weeks or so for dinner. I have zero problem with my sister-in-law and her family. They're good people and if anything I'm glad my wife has her best friend so close by. So for context, my entire life I've always had really bad colds. Getting the flu? Annoying but not horrible, 4 out of 10 levels of discomfort. COVID? My bout wasn't too bad, maybe 4.5 out of 10. But my yearly cold? August 5th 10. My body just shuts down for 4 to 5 days. My wife and closest people in my life, siblings, parents, some lifelong friends, have known about this and everyone always thought I was the type to exaggerate about illness in general until I got the flu and COVID back-to-back years and hardly made a peep. They all expressed afterwards that they now realize how bad my colds are. The incident is this: yesterday my wife and I went to my sister-in-law's house for dinner. When we got there, the 3 kids all had colds. Coughing, runny noses, sore throats, fatigue, all of it. I immediately panicked internally and thought, damn it, here we go, and thought that I'd try my best to stay away from the kids. Then I hear my wife say something along the lines of, honey, I know you're sick, your mama has been telling me about it all week, to her niece. That really pissed me off. My wife knew the kids were sick and knows how horrible it is for me when I'm sick, but she didn't bother to tell me. I pulled her to the side for a second and she basically said, listen, just don't get near the kids. I didn't tell you because I knew you wouldn't come and it'd kill the vibe. Relax, I'm sure they're not contagious. Now enjoy the night, and walked away. It's not even the fact that the kids are sick but the fact that, 1, she purposely didn't tell me and, 2, she was shutting me down. So I got the keys and left. I know my sister-in-law and her husband well enough to know they'd drop my wife back at home, but I was just seeing red and way too angry to have stayed. I woke up this morning and my wife is freaking pissed. My sister-in-law's husband is even more annoyed than my sister-in-law. He's saying I'm a pathetic person to leave my wife and take the car.